Garland Nixon is a political analyst and radio show host. He is now joining us live from the U.S. state of Maryland. Mr. Nixon, welcome to Race to Power. Images of Elon Musk, President Trump, and Musk's son, X, are going viral. We could see both Musk and the son playing and even joking while he was talking about serious matters. What kind of perception did that create, do you think?
Well, I think part of that was an attempt to humanize Elon Musk. He's, obviously, as far as we know, the richest man in the world. He's in charge of cutting the federal budget, certainly in this instance. It's pretty well understood that the United States has very significant budget problems. However, the options of reducing spending could be, number one, cutting back on the war spending. Number two, cutting back on the significant tax cuts for billionaires such as Elon Musk. Or number three, which seems to be the option, laying off working class people and cutting programs for the poor. So it appears that, as was, to be quite frank, there's an economist named Dr. Jack Rasmus who wrote a book called The Scourge of Neoliberalism, who predicted that this is exactly what would happen, that as the spending of the government got out of control, rather than cut back on the $30 trillion in overspending that has been given through either tax cuts to the rich or war spending over the last 30 years, that the working class people would be forced to take an economic haircut, and we see layoffs for working class people and cuts for spending for the poor in the immediate future.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Nixon, will Elon Musk be able to cut $2 trillion from U.S. government spending? And with that being said, we have seen him target education, treasury, and now defense departments. What other departments could he be targeting next, or could be under his radar?
Well, I can guarantee you this, that Elon Musk has massive contracts with the U.S. government Department of Defense and with space. So the likelihood of either of those being cut is just about zero. They will be the departments that see the lowest cuts. And therein lies the contradiction that will infuriate Americans, infuriate a lot of working people, in that all of the cuts are going to come from the departments that don't actually spend money on Elon Musk's corporations, such as SpaceX and Starlink, et cetera. So we're going to see education, most likely the various programs for the poor, such as food programs, Social Security for seniors, et cetera. The cuts will be for the most vulnerable, and people such as Elon Musk and the wealthy will see little, if any, problems with their government income.
Mr. Garland Nixon, it's always good to see you. Thank you for talking to us today, and thank you for all your insights.
Thank you.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.